everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's gonna be a sobriety video. And sobriety, it's sometimes easy for me to forget because it's such a thing that I'm accustomed to now that I forget sometimes it takes a lot of work. There takes a lot of like time and patience and energy that has to be put into it. For me, because I feel like everyone has different triggers. Like I know some people like they go around and bar that like they get that sense like they just need a drink. For me, if I'm happy, things are good for the most part. Like as long as I'm not like too horribly stressed, like staying sober is not a thing. Like I don't even like think about it. And that's kind of why I wanted to get on here, because it was just it's been on my mind this whole freaking like I don't know 2 weeks, month maybe. The 2-year anniversary of my sister's passing was at the beginning of November. That was hard. It stirred up a lot of emotions in me that like I don't know how to process still. To this day, I just can't talk. I talk about her, but it's very difficult to me. I can't really delve deep into it without bawling my eyes out. I can talk about it briefly, but that's about it. But then there's some other stuff going on in my life that has been, just like that pain in your heart that you just like feel like there's just kind of like that heartbreak, and the combination of all those things, for the first time in maybe 2 years, I want to fucking drink. And I think I forgot of like that desire, because I don't have that desire. It's that desire to just go out and just be obliterated and just don't think of anything. I haven't had that feeling in a while. To kind of have that back again was a test. It was definitely a test of where I've come from and how far I've gotten since like I started this journey almost 2.5 years ago. Feeling of just like, fuck this. And it reminds me of why I would get to those points of drunkenness, and I don't know, maybe you guys can relate to this, but that feeling where you don't want to feel. You want to check out of reality. Because I find myself sleeping, like wanting to take a lot of naps and sleep a lot, because sometimes I just want to break off like from what's going on in my life, because I don't want to think about A, B, C, and D, E, F, G, H, the whole thing. I just want to forget. I want a time, and I can think of so many times, especially the times where I would go out and get so obliterated that I would make horrible decisions and get myself like really in bad predicaments. I would say at least 75% of those times I was trying to escape something, escape some kind of feeling, escape some kind of pain, emotional, financial, all of it. And to have that kind of feeling back was tough, because it was just like, it would just be so easy. It'd be so easy to just go to a bar, do some shots of Fireball, and I would just forget. And that sounds so appealing. So appealing to just be able to go somewhere and then not think about something for a little while. That break. Because like when there's something like just like hurting your heart, at least for me personally, like I just want to like cut it out and just get rid of it, because I don't want to feel that. Like it's a horrible feeling. It makes you like everything and else, not everything, but it makes less the good parts of life sometimes just like because you just can't. Don't mind me, I'm just flinging my hands everywhere, but you just can't get that like anxious feeling, that hurt. Like you just feel like someone just like cut you, and you just want to like cut the rest off and just purge it all. And I know like if I could go drink, like I would just feel so much better. Like I would just feel, in that moment I would feel a break, a relief, an escape of some kind, because like for me working out is like kind of, it helps me, but like there's sometimes I go to work out and I just like, it's such a shitty workout because I can't focus on what I'm doing because my mind is not there. And then when I go to work, like even that's hard because my mind is not on work. It's on whatever's going on, whatever's hurting me, whatever's causing me pain. Like that's where my mind is. It's It's not on anything here. It's not on the gym. It's not on it's not on work. It's not on, even sometimes when I feel like bad, like when sometimes with Maze, like I feel bad because my mind's on those things and I can't even focus on her because I feel selfish like that. So I'm like, shit, like I just want to go like drink so like I can get a fucking break, you know? To really have to like, especially over this weekend, like to really have to like push through that. One of the first challenges that I've had in a while, probably since my sister. And I think with my sister, I was so new into sobriety that I clung to sobriety like a freaking comfortable jacket because I was just clinging for dear life. But now that I've kind of like, I'm comfortable with my sobriety, I'm a little bit more, I won't say I'm lax with it, but like I'm comfortable going to a bar. I work a bar sometimes. I'm comfortable being around people who drink, all those things. But because I even remember like on over the weekend, a friend of mine, she called me and she's like, hey, like we're drinking, you should come over. And like she was a friend from college, and I'm just like, oh my God, like this sounds like college. Like this sounds fun. This is what I need. This is what I want right now. I want to go and get obliterated. And I just knew I couldn't. No, because I was like, well, maybe I'll just go and I don't drink. And I'm like, I ended up not going. Or I didn't even like, I knew I wasn't going. But I said I felt bad. I told her I was going, but I was like, because she was really wasted and was like, come on. You know, that thing people do, and they're like, oh my God, you have to come. And I'm like, yeah, I'll come. But I just knew, like I knew if I put myself in that situation, like I was gonna drink and it wasn't gonna end pretty. I have like a few mementos in my phone, a couple of things that even like my chips, notes and stuff that I've kept for myself that remind me of who I never want to go back to. And that's what keeps me, like, especially like when I'm feeling like tempted to really just go get drunk, like just get wasted, is I remember that feeling of just rock bottom and just, I don't ever want to go back to that. So I really just wanted to share this with you guys. I don't know if you even care, but I just really wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like there are people out there who get comfortable in sobriety, and I've seen it, you know, I saw it with my sister, some people who were in sobriety who I think broke their sobriety after her passing or struggled with because of her passing. And you know, you get comfortable in your sobriety, you've been doing it for years, and then something happens and you're just like, you don't know how to react to it. You want to go back to because that was your years. You know, I have 2.5 years of sobriety, but I had 10 plus years of drinking, where that is how I handled hurt and pain and sorrow and grief and all those things. You fucking drank that shit into the toilet. You fucking drank that until you were vomiting all over the bathroom, that you were passed out drunk, you were passed out in my car places, like it was a mess. But I never want to go back to that. And honestly, I'm sure, like I'm probably such a lightweight now that I'm sure if I had like one drink, I would probably puke. But after like 2, it'd be pretty pitiful, honestly. But it's not always easy. There's going to be times that you have to maybe remind yourself of why you are doing this, why you are sober. And like I said, I just held on to why, you know, between like my daughter and just looking at like how far I've come. Like it's weird sometimes I think about some of the things that I did to, you know, not just like to many people, some of the pain that I caused, all the pain I caused people in my years of drinking. And it's painful to look back on. It's embarrassing to look back on it. It's like there's not much I wouldn't give to like go back and like take some of that back, but I can't. And I don't want to have any more regrets. I don't want to have any more feelings of like, fuck, like I wish I could change this. I have enough. I don't need to add to it. So those are the things I hold on to. No more regrets, the positive things in my life, and just, like I said, just keep doing the work, whether that's whatever that the work is for you. I think it's kind of different. For me, like, it's my family. And I know some people, it's like you go to AA meeting, and like I thought about maybe going to one. I may still do that, just to kind of like haven't been to one in a while, but I think they're good. I think they're good to go to. And again, that's it. Guys, if you're in the Columbus area and you are struggling with sobriety and you need a friend to talk to, this is more for girls. Sorry guys if it's just not a thing. It's girl or guy. But if you want someone to reference to, I can help you, connect you to somebody. If you want someone to go to AA meeting with you, I'm more than happy to do that. If you need just someone to talk to because you're feeling that maybe this is something you're struggling with, please shoot me a DM, my Instagram information at the end of the video. I try to throw that out here once in a while because it's hard. And maybe you're around a Columbus area and you just want someone to talk to you about it, my DMs are open to women. Don't be sliding in my DMs, men. Don't you fucking do it. I'm just messing, but no, seriously. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please give me a share, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.